Hey guys, so on this video, I'm gonna be showing you how I'm planning on scaling my business to 100K months and follow with me to see how you can do it yourself too. Okay, I'm gonna be showing you the strategy that I'm going to be using along with organic content, how I'll be using ads, how I'm gonna automate outreach, sending 300 daily DMs automated, what's going to be the implementation, how I'm going to be taking calls, what's going to happen if they say yes or no, what's going to happen when a client is onboarded, what are going to be the main obstacles that I will be facing, what are going to be my main goals divided into different time frames, who am I and why I know that I'll be able to achieve this, and to begin with the plan or how I want to do it. Okay. So to start with, I need to have a high ticket offer, and that's what I would advise you guys to do as well. And the high ticket offer is, in one sentence, what is the value that you provide? Okay. So the value that I will be providing is I will be helping coaches that are already making 10 to 30K a month scale. And how am I going to do that? I'm going to help them find bottlenecks and improvements in their business. And I'm also going to help them do what they already know that they need to do, but that they are not doing. Because all of us know what we should be doing. But it is very common that we know that we should be hiring a VA to help us with a specific task or hire a closer because we don't have enough time to make so many sales calls, or hire a setter because we don't have so much time to be answering DMs and Instagram. But we know what we should be doing, but for a specific reason, we a lot of times find it difficult to do it ourselves. So I'm going to be helping people do what they are supposed to be doing. But the main thing is helping them find bottlenecks and improvements in their business that they haven't found, so that they can scale and get past a certain number. Okay. And how am I going to do this? It's going to be through sales, setters, closers, improving closing rate, improving their content, their offer, doing AI implementations, AI automations, improving systems and creating systems, and through ads. Okay. Obviously, this is going to be on a client basis. Not everyone's going to need the same thing. So depending on who you are and on what you need is what we're going to be working on together. Okay. So if you guys are looking to scale, this is a big advice I have for you guys is have a high ticket offer and use that, leverage that to take you to your next goal. Okay. And that's why I'm focusing on clients or coaches more specifically who are already making 10 to 30K a month, because if we go to my avatar, they should be 20 to 60 years old. It could be male or female, already making 10 to 30K online. They already know that there is no such thing as get rich quick. They are ready to put in the work and take action. They have a small personal brand on YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok. Okay. So this is my main avatar that I will be focusing on and helping them achieve this main offer. These are, I think, the two most important parts of this whole process is having an offer and having an avatar who you will be helping. Okay. So a lot of things that a lot of the times I encounter clients or people that when I take a look at their offer, it's all over the place. They can't really say on a single sentence what is it that they do. And it is very important that you simplify this enough so that you can really say it on one single sentence so that everyone can truly understand what is it that you will be doing. Okay. Now, what are my goals? The goals on the first 90 days is to help at least 5 people scale on those 90 days. Get to the first 10K month with 2 clients. I will be charging around 5K for the whole implementation. And I want to do this like more specifically because on the beginning, I'm going to be helping them. I'm going to be very tight with them, helping them along the whole process, pretty much on a one-on-one basis where they'll have my phone number. You'll be able to see exactly what we will be doing together, how we're going to be doing it, and I'm going to be with you along the whole process to make sure that you get to where we want to get you, okay? Because the main thing right now is going to be helping people fast and grabbing quick testimonials in order to have more social proof to be able to grow faster, okay? Because right now, the only thing that I can leverage myself is the results that I've gotten from previous businesses that are also related to marketing and growing, but not testimonials specific for this. So the main thing right now on these first 90 days is going to be finding those 5 first clients who I'm going to be working very close to and make sure that they get the results I want to help them achieve so that they can become testimonials, and with that start growing faster and start having more social proof and start achieving the next goals. Okay, so first 10K month, 100K total views. And if we have this in mind, with 100K views, with total views, I mean across all platforms, I'm going to be posting on X or Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. So we only need 0.002% conversion in order to have 2 clients. So I think that that's very achievable. The goal is to have 500 to 1K followers, 2 employees. And how am I going to achieve this in the first 90 days? Through YouTube, daily YouTube videos, value-based content mostly. I want all the content that I post to be completely value-based so that you guys see the value that I can provide and how I can really help you. I'm also going to be posting on Instagram on the main account 24 daily trial reels with different hooks that I'm going to show you guys in a little moment what this is all about. Okay. Automated IG Instagram outreach with 10 different IG accounts that are basically going to be copying that main account, where I'm going to be sending 300 daily DMs. This is also going to be automated. I'm also going to show you guys how to do it in a few moments. And I'm also going to be posting 2 daily threads on X or Twitter that are going to push to my long form content here on YouTube. Okay. Now, for the 91st to 180th day, the goal is to have help 15 people scale, have my first 30K month, have 3K to 5K followers, 4 to 5 employees. How am I going to get there? With leveraging setters, because I know that once we're here, I'm not going to be able to be answering every single DM by myself and talking to every single possible client. So I'm going to be having to hire some setters to help me with that, while I'll keep doing the closing. Okay. I'll also need to optimize and focus on what has been working for the past 90 days, leverage the testimonials from these 5 clients that I have already helped scale, implement new systems, because since we're going to be having more customers, more clients, we're going to be helping more people, having to answer more DMs, having to help more people along the whole process. We're obviously going to need to implement different systems in order to be able to improve how fast we can help everyone scale and achieve their goals. Now, to get to the first 30K month, I also think that I'm going to be using paid ads, because just with organic, I don't know how achievable this is going to be. Now, from 180th day to the 365, the goal is to help 50 people scale to get to the first 100K month, have from 7K to 10K followers, 6 to 10 employees. And how am I going to get there? With dedicated sales team, optimize and focus on what's already working, leverage more testimonials, better systems, and higher spend on paid ads. Okay, so it's pretty basic. Obviously, these 2 are gonna keep changing depending on what's working, because the main thing here is optimize and focus on what's working and improving on what's maybe not working from these first 3 months. Okay, now who am I and why I know that I can do this? I'm Eduardo. I'm 29 years old. My background or my experience is 9 years in marketing. I started when I was around 20 years old. 3 years in content creation. These past 3 years, I've been focusing mainly on content. 4 years in ecom, 2 years in AI, over 20K spent in different mentorships along e-commerce, AI, and content creations. Some of my results have been over 250 million views, over 1 million US dollars generated for different brands that I've worked with. And we can see here some of the proof. These are just two of my accounts, where one has over 100 million views. This one has over 40 million views. Some of what brand owners and brand managers have sent to me. This was, for example, Eduardo was a killer creator for Plug. This is the account that I was running. 2 million views in 7 days. It generated 56K GMV generated for a brand in a single month. Some of the mentorship programs that I've purchased, some of the monthly GMVs that I've done for different brands on different accounts, like for some, this one 16K, 2K, 13K, 13K, 38K, 20K, 2K, 7K. Some of the AI frameworks that I've learned how to build and that I can build, that I'm planning on implementing to different clients if they need it, obviously. And some of the many accounts that I've used, that we can see them here. I think at one time I was using around 38 accounts, where, let me show you guys, where if you guys see, all of these are virtual phones. Each of them have a specific TikTok account that we were working with. So for example, this one, I helped my sister get to 159,000 followers on her account. You can see it right here. But yeah, that's basically who I am and why I know that I can make it work. Okay, now let's go into the strategy on how I'm gonna be implementing all of this, and more specifically, how it will all work and how I'm gonna be leveraging different platforms like X, YouTube, and Instagram, and also ads and automated outreach. Okay, so the three main points here are gonna be organic, ads, and automated outreach. With organic, I'm gonna be focusing on mainly on X, YouTube, and Instagram. Okay, on X, I'm gonna be posting 2 daily value-based posts. And once a comment is received, there's gonna be an automated DM triggered using Tweet Hunter, where anyone who comments will receive something like this, like, hey, name. You can find the 0 to 100K funnel here. PS, if you want a free consultation call where I'll tell you how to scale your business, just reply scale to this message. Now, all of this is gonna be, for example, on this specific case, they're gonna be receiving this link to this video that you're watching. So if you came from X, you're already gonna have received this. And I'm gonna take you guys to the long form value-based content that I'm gonna be posting here on YouTube. Now, on Instagram, I'm gonna be using and leveraging the new trial reels feature that it has, where you can post 1 reel an hour using trial reels. And since it is a trial, you can see here that it will only be shown to non-followers at first and won't appear on your profile. So it is not gonna mess up your whole feed. And these reels are only gonna be shown to people who don't follow you. So with a single reel, you can create 24 different hooks and automate that using something like HeyGen, where you don't even have to film yourself and you can simply have your own AI clone do this for you and have 24 different videos and post them each hour and start getting different viewers with this method. So this is how I'm gonna be leveraging trial reels. Obviously, the ones that perform the best, we're gonna take them out of trial reels and push them to our followers. But here on Instagram also, we're gonna be doing content like this that Nick Saref is doing. It's gonna be value-based content that is gonna take our viewers to a specific other section that is gonna be this YouTube value-based long-form content. So every time that we receive a comment, it is gonna trigger another automated sequence using ManyChat. and they're going to receive something exactly like this, and they're going to from Instagram, they're going to be funneled into our YouTube value-based long-form content, right? Now we're also going to be doing ads, interest-based post boosts, using the ones that we see that are performing the best, and also retargeting ads. And we're also going to be automating outreach using 10 different accounts that are simply going to be copying my main account. And these accounts are going to have 12 posts, 4 testimonials, 4 value-based, and 4 style. They're also going to have highlights with some showing who am I, some showing more value, some showing more results. And they're also going to have daily story sequences with CTAs, call to actions. And these ones are going to be sending 300 daily DMs. Each account's going to be sending 30 so that they don't get banned. And those DMs are going to have a specific question or something very similar to this, where depending on the answer from the cold outreach, they're going to be sent to the value-based long-form content on YouTube. Or if they want help, if they reply to this where they reply back with scale, you guys can see that I'm already pitching my consulting offer, where I say, if you want a free consulting call where I'll tell you how to scale your business, just reply scale to this message. If they reply scale, they're gonna be sent to a Calendly link that's gonna have a small questionnaire where, depending on their answer, they can qualify or not. So if they qualify, they will receive a free 45 to 60-minute consulting call, where on the first 20 minutes, I'm going to be understanding their main issues and bottlenecks. On the next 20 minutes, I will be providing value on how to resolve them and what advice and what implementations I suggest you guys to follow in order to solve them. And on the last 10 minutes, I'm going to be pitching how I can help you guys on this whole process, how I can help you speed it up, and how I can help you implement everything that we discussed on the free consulting call. Okay, so now if they don't qualify for the free consulting call, or if they choose not to work together, they're going to be sent back to our long form based content. For example, if they don't qualify because maybe they aren't making so much right now, I can send them to a specific video where I'll be targeting people that haven't hit their first 10K months and giving them the steps in order to get there, so that once they get there, they know that I have already provided value and I have already nurtured that lead, so that they feel more inclined and feel more value from what I have provided already, even from free content, so that they are pretty much already sold once they get to the call, and it is easier for them to become a client. Okay, so now if you guys choose to work together, the first thing that we will do is you guys will instantly receive an email with the next steps as soon as you purchase. Now, why is it important that you guys implement this as well in your own coaching calls? Because usually as soon as we enter a specific mentorship that we maybe have to make a big payment, as soon as we make that payment, we start feeling guilty. We start feeling that emotion of getting started, but also that guilt that you just spent a big amount on a certain thing that maybe you don't really know if it's going to help you or not. You feel a little hesitant, but you said, let's do it. That is why it is very important that as soon as they pay, as soon as you guys pay, you receive the next steps so that you know what is going to follow in order to have results as soon as possible. So on the first day, as soon as you guys pay and as soon as you guys join the whole program, You're going to have a direct WhatsApp contact with me where you can ask me any questions and can ask me for any advice or suggestions that I can give you guys. You guys will also receive on the second day a personalized 7-day plan focusing on the fastest route of achieving results as quick as possible, because this is also very important that I would suggest you guys to implement. Find a way to have your clients achieve results as fast as possible, even if they're little results, because it is very important that you deliver on what you're promising. So if I'm promising you guys that I'm going to take you from A to B and that I'm going to be showing you everything that I know and implementing everything that I know and all the skills I have in order to get you guys from maybe 10K to start making 20, 30, 50, 100K, I need to start delivering results as soon as possible. So find the things that are going to deliver the fastest results and start implementing those first before you implement those other things that you could also work on that are also going to be delivering results, but maybe are going to take a little bit more time. Always focus in the beginning on those things that are going to be delivering quick results, okay? And along with this 7-day plan, you'll also be receiving an accountability spreadsheet, because it is also very important that you guys know that you guys need to put in the work. It's not only my job to tell you what to do, it is your job to actually do it. So if you're not putting in the work, it is very important that you can actually see it and that we have a form of having that accountability and tracking all of that and seeing if you're truly doing what you're supposed to be doing or if you're maybe lacking a little bit on certain topics, okay? Now, on after the second day, from the 3rd day to the 9th, I'm gonna be doing daily check-ins with you guys, sending and asking you, how are you doing? Have you guys implemented any of the stuff that we talked about? Are you running into any issues? Is there anything else that I can help you with to speed up the whole process? So that help's gonna come through daily check-ins. On the 10th day, we're gonna look at what you guys have already implemented on the 7 previous days. We're gonna look at the results and the outcome, develop a new longer term plan for the for the rest of the month, and also see what's working and what's delivering or what's bringing the most results to focus specifically on that. Now, from the 11th to the 30th day, we're going to be having weekly check-ins while still being available, obviously, on WhatsApp to help you guys with anything that you guys need, okay? From the 31st day, we're going to look at long-term plan results and outcome, and we're going to adjust it for better results. From the 32nd to the 60th day, we're going to have weekly check-ins while still being available for questions. Pretty much from the 38th day to the 90th day, what we will be doing is implementing new strategies, seeing what's working, seeing what's not, focusing on what's working, and start to implement those different things that I talked to you guys about earlier, where you're going to be seeing results, but maybe it's going to take a little bit longer time. That's going to be from the 30th to the 91st day. And on the final day, we're going to analyze all the results and provide you guys with a final plan to keep improving by yourselves so that you guys stop needing me and can keep improving and working and growing by yourselves without having to rely on me. That's pretty much the goal and the whole process that once you guys have been onboarded, we'll be going through. And now I want to talk to you guys about the obstacles that I feel like I will be facing. Number one is the language barrier, because my first language is not English. My first language is Spanish, but the way that I'm going to be solving this is obviously creating daily content, and I'm going to be improving because of that. And I'm going to be practicing with AI, leveraging AI tools that you can now talk to and practice your speaking. Another thing is going to be testimonials. Since this is just, since I'm just starting out on this whole venture, I'm gonna be providing as much valuable possible so that it becomes pretty much a no-brainer, where you guys know the value that I can provide through my content, even if maybe my language or my speaking isn't the best. You can see through my content and see how I can help you through my expertise, and also through the free consulting calls, because I'm gonna be pretty much delivering value through them so that you guys can see what I can bring to the table and if we wanna work together or not. And also my time, because in order to do all of this, I know that it's gonna take a lot of time posting one daily YouTube video, one daily Instagram reel, 2 daily posts here on X. I know it's gonna take a lot of time, and if you add answering questions, creating automations, working with clients, talking or having these free consulting calls, it's obviously gonna be very time consuming. And what I'm planning to do in order to solve this is create automations like this one, or like this one that I have right here on N8N, where I automate the whole workflow when I receive a message from you guys, and also hire VAs from places like Online Jobs or Upwork. So now that you guys know all of this, if you think that you can benefit from working with me, and if you think that you fit this avatar, and if you would like a free consulting call, check the link on the Calendly below, answer the little questionnaire, and if I see that I can help you guys, I'm gonna send you a message and say, hey, let's have that call. And if not, I'm gonna kindly cancel the call, because I know that I can't help everyone, but I do know that I can help most of you guys. So if you're someone that is making 10 to 30K online, male, female, 20 to 60 years old, check out the Calendly down there so that I can help you guys implement all of this and help you guys see what your bottlenecks are and what implementations we could do on your business through sales, setters, content, offer, AI implementations, automations, and systems, and to help you scale to those higher months. So I'll see you guys there, and I'll catch you on the next video.